Hello, good morning students. Myself is Kanti sir and I heartily welcomes you again in our lecture number 21 in our mathematics online class. You know, we now studying square and square roots at chapter number 3. In previous lecture, we just studied how to find square root by factorization method as well as by long division method. Okay, so now let's see any one sum or few sums only I will solve here so that you can know what is the method is there, and knowing the method you just practice all remaining sums in homework. Understood? So might be homework will be somewhat more today. So let's see few I just here solve second 8-1. We are at assignment 3.2. Assignment 3.2. Now I talking about question second 8. Seconds sub question number 8. Now I just solve the same sum by both methods. Understood? By both methods. Here it is asked to find square root by factorization method only, but I will solve the same sum by division method also. Okay, so let's see first of all factorization method 2704. So you know, you just divide here the numbers by prime numbers only. It is prime factorization method. Okay. Now you know prime factors are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 like that. And you know divisibility rule of these numbers also. Even number is divisible by 2. If sum of all digits is divisible by 2, then number itself also divisible by 2. Again, if sum of all digits, suppose it is 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 1. Now I want to check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. So I not want to divide here, just make total. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 5, 9. 9 plus 6, 15, 15 plus 8, 23, plus 1, 24. So total is 24. Now 24 is divisible by 3. So number divisible by 3. Understood? So this is the rule of 3. Now you know divisibility rule of 5 also. If last digit is 0 or 5, then number is divisible by 5. So these three numbers divisibility rule is important. So for getting 2, last digit should be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 like that. Means even. Number should be even. So this is the rule of 2. Okay, divisibility rule of 2. For 3, sum should be divisible by 2. Divisible by 3. For 5, last digit should be, means last digit means unit digit, 0 or 5. Now 7 having one rule, but it is not so short. So I think instead of applying that rule, just you divide it. Now 11. 11 having divisibility rule. Sum of digits at odd place. Sum of digits at odd place. Not all. Only odd place means first place, third place, fifth place. Okay, from unit digit. And sum of digits at even place means second place, fourth place like that. If difference is 0 or 2, difference is 0 or 11, 0, 11, 22 like that. Actually not so much difference will be there. So mostly either 0 or 11 will be there. Mostly 0 if divisible. So if just get, suppose I want to check this number is divisible by 11 or not. So just look, this is odd place digits. So 3 plus 6 plus 1, 9. Now these are even place digit. 8 plus 5, 13 plus 1, 14. 8 plus 5 plus 1, 14. Now take difference. Difference is 5. Should be 0 or 11 like that. Means difference should be multiple of 11. Then only you can say that number is divisible. So this number is not divisible by 11. Understood? So these are the divisibility rule, actually indirectly helpful here. No one will ask you write the divisibility rule of particular number. But understand, for getting apply here the rules in prime factorization method for finding square root or cube root also. Okay, in later part of the same lesson, we will study how to find cube root also by same method. Right now we are discussing prime factorization method of finding square root. Okay. So now it is even, so I try by 2 only. So now it is 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10, 2. Again it is even, so divisible by 2, 2 6s are 12, 2 7s are 14, 2 6s are 12. Again it is even, 2 3s are 6, again 2 3s are 6, 2 8s are 16. Again 2 1s are 2, 2 6s are 12, 2 9s are 18. Now you know this is square of 13. So not divisible by 2, not by 3, not by 5, not by 7, not by 11. And you have to remember square from 1 to 25. From 1 to 25. All square you should remember. So that I am not wasting here time for dividing by this number. I directly reach to 13 because I know it is square of 13. So now just write down factors here. 2704 equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 13 into 13. Okay. Now make pair here. Make pair of two numbers. Obviously it will be in pair. Factors will be in pair. Otherwise it will not be perfect square. If number is perfect square, factor always in pair only. Now I can give answer. Square root of 2704 equal to, just place 1 only. 1 digit only from this pair, 1 digit from this pair and 1 from there. Okay. So how much is it? 2 2s are 4, 13 4s are 52. So square root 2704 equal to 52. Okay, understand well. Actually it is very simple method if you not make any mistake here in division. Then it is very simple. Just instead of pair, write once only that number, then multiply. Okay, so understand well. First of all, prime factorization means divide by prime only, so this number should be prime. So whenever even number I will try to divide by even only, but whenever not possible by 2, means odd number is there, I will check for 3. Even not possible, then I will check for 5 also. Okay, then go for 11, 13. Sometimes we have to go far ahead also. Understood? After getting factorization, just list out all factors here. I listed here all factors and make pair also. Now out of pair I just written one number. So it becomes 52. Now you can cross verify also. If you multiply 52 into 52, it will be obviously 2704. 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25, 26. 2 2s are 4, 5 2s are 10, 4 0 7 2, 2704. Understood? So no need to look answer anywhere. Just you can say it's okay. Okay, now same sum I solve by long division method also. Okay, so I just keep it here only. Now 2704 I finding square root by long division method. Now first step you have to make here pair from this side only, unit digit only. So two digits pair, if is at last single one left, then you can make single digit also under bar, means one group of single digit may be also there. Okay, but start making group from here only. Okay, so I am having two group 27 and 04. Now how to start? First of all, look here for first group. 1 1 ja, 2 2 ja, 3 3 ja, 4 4 ja, 5 5 ja, 6 6 ja, like that, and try to reach up to that number. So 1 1 ja 1 very less, 2 2 ja 4, not enough, 3 3 ja 9, 4 4 ja 16, 5 5 ja 25, 6 will be more. So I just stop it 5 5 ja 25. Just like divisible, but actually not division. Okay, by which number you have to divide, that you have to decide first of all. So 5 5 are 25, just subtract it, so 2 left. It is like division process only. In division process, we bring here one digit at every step. But instead here, you bring whole pair here, not single digit, but double. So now make pair, get pair here. Okay, now you can say second step start. This is our second step. Okay, now how to start second step? So at second step, first of all write here double of quotient, whatever quotient is now 5, so double it and write down here. Understand? So before starting second next step, just double this quotient and write down here. Now just you look, either 1 0 1 into 1, if you place here 1, then 1 should be there, 2 then 2, 3 then 3. So it will be like 1 0 1 into 1, 1 0 2 into 2, 1 0 3 into 3, 1 0 4 into 4, like that. Okay, so I try 1 0 1 into 1, 1 0 1 only, 1 0 2 into 2 will be 2 0 4. So I am putting here 2 also, 1 0 2 0 4 gone. Remainder is 0, means square root we found. This is our answer. Okay, so you can say now square root 2704 is equal to 52. So anyhow you can find square root. Okay, they have asked here this method only, but I parallel explaining both methods together. And individually we were gone through both of them, so don't confuse. Okay, in previous lecture we solved few sums by factorization method and a few by long division method also. Okay, let's one more sum we solve. Now I taking sum from third one. Okay, let's take this thirds first. Okay, so now same way, any one number I just select and solve the same sum by both method and finding square root here. So let it is 53361. Thirds first. 53361. Okay, first one first of all by prime factorization method. Now it is odd, so not divisible by 2. So check for 3. 5 plus 3 8 plus 3 11 plus 6 17 plus 1 18. Okay, 18 is multiple of 3, so number is divisible by 3. So 3 1s are 3, 2 left, 3 7s are 21, again 3 7s are 21, 26, 3 8s are 24, again 2, 3 7s are 21, again verify it. 3 1s are 3, 2 left, 3 7s are 21, again 2, so 23 21. Okay, now again 2 left, 3 8s are 24, again 2 left, so 3 7s are 21. Now again look how much the sum, because by 2 not possible. So 1 plus 7 plus 7 14, 14 plus 1 15, 15 plus 8 23, 23 plus 7 30. So again 30 is multiple of 3, so number is divisible by 3. So now 3 5s are 15, 2 left, yes, 3 9s are 27, 3 2s are 6, 2 left, 3 9s are 27. Okay, verifying. Okay, now again look, not divisible by 2, so whether 9 2s are 18 plus 2 20 plus 5 25. Okay, so obviously it is not divisible by 3, even not divisible by 5. Okay, so just try to check for next numbers. Okay, so you just try to find it by 7 whether it is divisible by or not. So check it is for 7, divisible by 7 or not. Okay, not divisible by 3 also, not divisible by 5. So let's check here in rough work whether it is divisible by 7 or not. So 7 8s are 56, 3 left, 7 4s are 28, 4 left, 7 7s are 49. Okay, so we can say it is 8 4 7. Now if once 7 came, pair may be there, must be pair there. So again it 100% divisible by 7. So again divide by 7, no need to verify. 7 1s are 7, 7 2s are 14, 7 1s are 7. Okay, now I know it is 11th square. I remember square from 1 to 25. So it is 11 into 11, then 11 into 1. So now list out all factors here. So 3 multiply 3 multiply 7 multiply 7 multiply 11 multiply 11. Make pair. So under root 53361 equal to, instead of 2 write down 1. From second pair write down ones. Third pair write down ones. Okay. So it will be 3 7s are 21, 21 into 11. So it will be 2 3 1. Again you can verify it if you want. If you want, you can verify that answer also. Okay, now let's solve same one by long division method. Now actually long division method is also not factorization in third one. Okay, so now I writing here only same number in finding square root by long division method. Make pair from last only, from here only. So 2, then 2, then only 1 left. Okay, so it is first of all 2 2s are 4, for first pair only, you just consider how much it is. So 2 2s are 4, 1 left. So first step over. Now for starting second step, just make the quotient double and write down here. Make the quotient double and write down here. Now start your second step. Either you, first of all you should bring here whole pair, not single digit, both digits of pair. Now if you put here 1, then 1 should be there, means 41 1s are, 42 2s are, 43 3s are, like that. Okay, whatever number you place here, same number will be there. Okay, so yes, just try. I know 43s are 120, so maybe 43 3s are like that. So just look for 43 3s are. So 3 3s are 9, 4 3s are 12. Now subtract them. 13 minus 9, 4. So 4 left only. Now get here this. Okay. So for third step, first of all write double of this one. Okay. Now start third step. But what to do first of all? Whatever is here 23. So write its double here. Understood? Before starting next step, you should write here only. What? Double of the quotient. Initial step 2 was there, so I have written here 3. Now at this step 23 already there. 23 is already there, so I have written here 46. Okay. So now either 1 1, so 46 1 4 6 1 1s are, 4 6 2 2s are, 4 6 3 3s are, like that. But it is very easily 4 6 1 into 1. So we got remainder 0, means it is perfect square. Okay. So we got here also 231. So now right answer on square root 53361 is equal to 461. Okay, I hope now you understood both methods of finding square root. First method, prime factorization method. Second method, long division method. Okay, and whenever number is very long, very big, at that time you should prefer long division method. Why? Because factorization will be very long, list is very long, and sometimes it may be time consuming also. Why? Suppose it is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, like that, and up to what level you will go? Sometimes you will reach up to 41, like that. So up to 37. So it is not advisable to apply prime factorization method whenever number is very bigger. Okay. So again, in third, one more sum I want to solve here. One more. Let's take here second one. By now long division method only, not factorize. So second one again I solve here. Then not a single sum I will solve here. Okay. Same thing is there, just it is a practice. And try your own. Don't copy anyway, just try it. Okay, now it is 99801. 99801. Make pair. So there are 3 pairs. I solve here sum by long division method only, not by prime factorization. Okay, so first of all look for this one. 10 9 9s are 81. Okay, this is the last single digit only. no double digit ever. So now how much left? 8 only. Okay, so first step over. Now bring here whole pair. Bring whole pair. And before starting next step, just whatever quotient is here, 9. So make it double and write here. Make quotient double and write at starting of next step, means second step. Okay, now you just check here. 181 1 za, 182 2 za, 183 3 za, 184 4 za. I think number is quite bigger one. 880 we have to reach. So let's try for 185 5 za like that. I don't know where to stop, but I just go up to 5. So 185 5 za, 5 5 za 25, 2 8 5 za 40, 42 4. It is quite more than that. So obviously we have to stop at 4 only. So 184 4 za. Okay, let how much it is? 4 4 za 16, 1, 8 4 za 32 plus 1, 33, 3, 4 1 za 4 plus 3, 7. Again 4 4 za 16, 8 4 za 32, 33, 3, 4 1 za 4 plus 3, 7. Subtract. Okay, now 10 minus 6, 4. 7 minus 3, 4. Here 8 minus 7, 1. 144 left. Get here 0, 1. Now, before starting, just whatever you got here at quotient, double it and write down here. So it will be 8, 18. Okay, 188, double of this one. Now you just look whether 1881 into 1, 1882 into 2, but you can get somewhat idea also from here, because last digit is 1 here. Actually, I forgot in previous sum to tell that at last, this is I think last step, no pair left there. So at left, and it is perfect square number we know, because they clearly told us not to verify whether it is perfect or not perfect. It is 100% perfect given. We just find square root only. So obviously here is 1. So unit digit is 1. So here unit digit must be either 1 or 9. Understand? If unit digit of x is 1, then x square will be 1. Same way of 9 also. If unit digit of x is 1 or 9, x square unit digit will be 1. I am talking about unit digit only. Whether this number is 11, 21, 31, 41 or 19, 29, 39, 9, 59, whatever may be. Unit digit must be 9 or 1. Here unit digit will be 1. If 2 and 8, then 4. If 3 and 7, then 9. If 4 and 6, then 6. Okay, so remember this pair. In 5, 5 only and 0, 0 only, that you know. In 5, if last digit is 5, then square, last digit also 5. If numbers last digit, unit digit is 0, then square also unit is 0, that you know. And this is a pair very simple, 1 plus 9, 10, 2 plus 8, 10, 3 plus 7, 4 plus 6, you know. Okay. So here 1881 into 1 za, but it is not very small. So now I directly jump to 1889 into 9. Let's look how much. 1889 into 9. 9 9 is 81, 8. 9 8 is 72, plus 8, 80. 9 8 is 72. 72 plus 8. 80 again. 9 1 is 9, 17. 1 minute. Oh, any mistake we make here? Here 9 9 is 81, okay. Sorry, here is not left. This is wrong. Subtraction is wrong. Okay, so let's see it first. Sorry, let's do it again. Okay, I understood it is 90, but actually it is 99. So 9 minus 1, 8, and 9 minus 8 again 1. Okay, so look carefully again. Now uses here 80 also. Okay, so we are having now 1880. So now first of all we are at here only. So write down here 18. Okay, understood? Actually due to this step I solved it again. Okay, now look here. It is 181 into 1, 182 into 2, 183 into 3, like that. So what will be that? So we just go far ahead. Suppose I directly jump to, now no idea because it is not end. Still next step will be there because one group is still there. So 1, 8, suppose I reach up to 8 and looking what will be there. 8, 8 is 64, 6, 8 is 64 plus 6, 70, 8 1 is 8 plus 7, 15. Let's check for a 189 into 9 also. So 9 9 is 81, 8, 9 is 72 plus 8, 80. 9 is 72 plus 8, 80, 8, 1701. Okay, again 9 9 is 81, 8 9 is 72 plus 8, 80, 72, 1701. I written here 189 into 9. Okay, so it will be 10 minus 1, 9, 7, 1. Now bring 0, 1 here. Okay, now 99 is here, make double it. So it will be 9 9 is 18, 9 9 is 18, 19. Now look here, again 1 is there. So 1 is possible whenever unit digit is either 1 or 9. So here 1981 will be very less, 1981 will be less. So I directly jump to 1989. Let's verify first of all, then write there. So 9 9 is 81, 8 9 8 is 72 plus 8, 80, 8 9 9 is 81, 81 plus 8, 89. 8 9 9 1 is 9 plus 8, 17. So we got here by 9. So it is 17901. Okay. So at last digit you will have some idea which number we should place here after getting your 198 double of 99. Okay. So it is beneficial here at last step go or jump directly to that particular numbers. Okay, understood? So be careful here. Might be if your any one step may be wrong, then remaining step can be understood. So these are the sum. Same type of sums, so many are given there in third one, and their long division method is asked. Okay. Okay, now let's look at number 4. Question number 4. Find the value of, so again square root is asked because square root sign is there, but they have not specified method, whether it is a prime factorization method or long division method. We are having right now two methods of finding square root only, prime factorization method and long division. And earlier we have two methods, and they are diagonal method and square method, that are different. They were for getting square, here for getting square root, and this is important. And this long division method is very, very important. Not in standard 8, but right now only in standard 9, I have to, in few days ago only, I taught them long division method again because it is useful in almost all chapters. So finding square root is very important and long division method is very, very important. Understood? So not in 9th, 8, but in 9th also, in 10th also. In 10th also, whenever you want to find slant height of cone, I just telling you few extra things for explaining importance of this method. So whenever you want to find slant height of cone, at that time you will have H and R. So by Pythagoras formula, you can write L is equal to H square plus R square. So here also square root is important. In 9th, Heron's formula is there. You right now don't know what is Heron's formula. So in Heron's formula, it is frequently used. Okay. in 10 and even in 11, 12 also, whether it is commerce stream or science stream, at both places, it will be useful, which finding method of finding square root and mostly long division method, because it is useful for getting decimal answer also here. And prime factorization method is not useful that way. Okay. And even I am telling you further importance, not for mathematics only, but in physics also. If you will go in science stream after 10th standard, it will be useful even in physics also. Understood? So I hope you getting my point. Okay. So more and more practice is needed, and that's why I am telling you so many sums today in homework. Okay. But now in fourth sum, they have not clarified which method we should adopt. So actually any method you can do, but as I told you, if number is very long, very bigger, then obviously there will be very long list of factors. So it will be very time consuming also. Okay, so I hope in that type of cases, you should not apply prime factorization method, but apply only long division method. So again, same method is there in fourth one. So again, I is just doing here fourth sum. Just look there. There are so many digits are there. Okay, so we start again. Same sum by same method. So nothing is new here. Just question number is new. Questions number is new. Okay. Otherwise nothing. Okay. So now fourth first. Now instead of giving statement, they just make already root sign there. And in previous tell us separately that find the square root. So here no need to write statement, directly they told us what we have to find. Okay, it is 7524 4804. Okay, so almost 8 digits are there. I think everywhere 8 digits are there. Okay, in few sums 9 digits are there. It is just like anyone's mobile number. Okay, it is just like mobile number of anyone. Sometime 9 digits, sometime 8, maybe sometime 10. I don't know. Okay, so now I prefer here long division method. Okay. So let's start. 7, 5, 2, 4, 4, 8, 0, 4. First of all, copy it carefully. Otherwise, might be some digits may be interchanged. So I verify. 7, 5, 2, 4, 4, 8, 0, 4. It's okay. Okay. So now let's start that sum. Make pair here. Okay. Now it is 75. So I now going 1 1s are 2 2s are 3 3s are direct reaching at 7 7s are 49, 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are will be more. So I just reach at 8. So 8 8s are 64. 1 1, 11 left. Make line up to this level, no? So that you know clearly. Okay. Now bring whole pair here, not single digit, never single digit, whole pair. Now write down whatever here, 8. So write down 16. Double of quotient should be written at next step. Okay. Now look here. 161 into 1, 162 into 2, 163 into 3, but number is quite bigger. So let's go directly 165 into 5 or 166 into 6 like that. So let go check for this number 6 6 are 12, so 6 6 are 36, 39, 3, 9. So it is still less, still less. So look 167 into 7. 7 sevens are 49, 4 6 sevens are 42 plus 4 46, 4 7 ones are 7 plus 4 11. So it is quite more than that. 7 sevens are 49, 4 7 6 sevens are 42, 42 plus 4 46. Okay, and your 7 plus 4 11. 2 4 left. 167 into 7 there. We got 1169, so we should stop at 6 only. Okay, 8 6 only. Seven five, sorry, 7248. Okay, 7248. Okay, I actually again written here wrong. 7248. Okay, so 72 will be there. Okay, numbers are 7275724804. So you should be careful at copying the number only because it is so long. So now you can see here 1172, we got here 1169, it's okay. So 1169. So it is 3 number away from given numbers. Understood? So step. Now we got here 7. So 167 into 7. 167 into 7 we got 1169. So 3 left only. Now get here 1 pair, not 1 digit. Okay. Now make twice of this number and write down here 7 14. 8 8 just 16 7. So we got here 174. Okay. Now look here 174 1 into 1. So 1741 into 1 1741, it is less than that. So now by getting single pair it is not possible. By getting single pair it is not possible here. Just like division, you can legally bring 1 digit only. I am talking about division, not this method. You can bring at a time 1 digit only. If division not possible, you can bring second digit also. But before bringing second digit, you should place 0 at quotient. 0 at quotient. So here at a time, I cannot bring 0 for also. So let's write first of all 0 here, 0 here. Understood? Now I should bring that one also here. And now I can go ahead. Understood? Because it was priorly 348 here and here only 174. Division not possible means here not division but step is not possible. So I brought here second pair also, but before bringing second pair, first of all write 0, then only bring it. Now I have to look again, whether it is 17401 into 1 or 17402 into 2, whatever may be. If you press here 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 like that. But look here, it is last step. There is a 4. And 4 is possible whenever unit digit is either 2 or 8. Unit digit is 2 or 8, then there will be last digit 4. So we have to look for 2 here, otherwise 4. So let's multiply here by 2. Then if not possible, we will go directly at 8. Okay. So now it is 2 2s are 4, 0, 2 4s are 8, 7 2s are 14 and 3. 3 4 8 0 4, we got it. So it is 17402 into 2. So 34804 we got 0. So this is our square root. So now you can give answer. Is 7572. Okay, I corrected here, not here. So now 75724804 equal to how much? 8702. You can verify also it. Okay, if you multiply 8702 twice, then you can get same answer there. Okay, so here method is same only, just number was quite long, big. So it is become somewhat complicated, and actually we here written somewhat wrong digits also, but corrected, and we found that way. So nothing is new here, but be careful. And since last sum I am telling you continuously, at last step you can hear sum was predict also. You can predict this digit also. If it is 4, then it may be either 2 or 8. Then only last digit is 4 possible, otherwise not. So you can jump directly that number. Okay. Let's see one more sum. Next, second, I solve here second sum also. So now you can copy it. Otherwise, right now take only screenshot and then properly you should write it. So now second. Okay, it is given 3. Okay, let's this time be careful, because in earlier sum we make here mistake. 3666 3025 again 336 3025. It's okay. Okay, otherwise it will be quite wasting of time. Okay, now pair. Okay, start. Sorry, it is not actually division, but division like process. Okay, now start here. Here at first trial only you get 6 6 are 36. It's very fine. 0 only 63. Now you got here double of this 1 2. Understood? We got here one pair 66. Okay, now here is 66 only, and here you can write 121 into 1, 122 into 2, even 121 will be more here. Okay, so here not possible by bringing a single pair. So, as I told you in previous sum, before getting second pair, you should keep here and there 0. Okay, so write down first of all here 0, here also, and then bring next one also. Understood? Now you can proceed. This is just like previous one. By 66 only, we cannot go ahead by that way, because at least 121 vanja we should do here, and 66 was only there. So I brought here second pair also, but before bringing second pair there, you should write there 1 0 here and here, both place. Now just try how to go ahead. So it is 1 2 0 1 into 1, otherwise 1 2 0 2 into 2, otherwise 1 2 0 3 into 3. Okay, but it is quite bigger, somewhat bigger. Okay, so let's jump and directly reach at 4. So 1 2 0 4 into 4, 4 4 is 16, 4 2 is quite less. So look for 5, 1 2 0 5 into 5, 25, 5 2 is 10, 6 6 0 to 5. I think we quite reach at closer to that one. So we just stop here. 1 0 1 2 0 5 into 5. How much it is? 6 0 2 5. Okay, so 10 minus 5, 5, 3 minus 2, 1, 6 minus 0, 6. Sorry, here 2 minus 2, 0, because 10 is taken here, so 2 minus 6, 0, 5 is there. Now bring 2, 5. But right here, double of whatever quotient is there. So right here, 1, 2, 1, 0. 1, 2, 1, 0. And now we try to go ahead here. Now it is our last step. And it is obviously perfect square number. So now look here, last digit is 5. So here we have to place 5. Because square of any number having last digit 5 means number having last digit 5. Then only it is possible. So we just try 1, 2, 1, 0, 5. 1, 2, 1, 0, 5 into 5. 5 5s are 25, 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 6. Okay, we got it. So now 1, 5 into 5. 6, 0, 5, 2, 5. 0 got. So this is our answer. Okay, within few steps only you get, but prime factorization may be quite long. So it is 3,666,3,025 equal to 6055. That is our answer. Okay, so today we mostly concentrated this one method only, long division method, and practice so many sums here, because question 3 and 4 are almost same. 3 and 4 nothing is different there, only way of giving question is somewhat different. So now in today I solve first two sum from question number 3 and first two from question number 5. So from question number 3 and 4, remaining sum in homework. I am not giving a single sum from number 2. We already I have given few sums from question number 2 in previous lecture. Okay, and remaining whatever not given in homework, not solved here, you should solve them directly in fair book. Okay, understood? Remaining sum which are not given in homework, not solved here, understand same type of sum are there, and you should directly practice at fair book only. Okay, so it is not expected here that each and every sum I will solve here. Understood? So now I giving you remaining sum means you understand, still I am giving you number also. So today's homework, we are at assignment number 3.2. And first of all, from question number 3, it is 3 to last one is 7. 3 to 7 all. Okay? And question number 4, it will be 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So many are there here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 plus 3, 7 sum will be there. No, there are 5 plus here 3, 5 plus 3, 8 sum are there. Okay, but almost they are same type of, and practice well, as I given you importance of this method. Now I don't want to repeat it, but it is important at all. So today, not extra time, as per rules and regulation, by specific time only you should send it your homework. Don't say, sir, today so much homework, so just give time limit. No. Okay, you can solve it. It is not requires so much time also. If you go easily and freely, then I think within half an hour or maximum by 45 minutes, you can solve all of them. Okay, so try it, and I hope if you will solve few sums initial, then you will enjoy also it. It will be interesting also. And at last, just see answer also there given at back pages. Otherwise, you can verify also by your own. Okay, students. So today we keep our today's lecture up to this point only. And from question number 5, remaining questions we try to solve in next one, means our 22nd numbers. Sorry, today's only 22nd lecture. This is 22nd, and next will be 23. Okay. So next lecture will be 23, and in that lecture we proceed and try to solve remaining sums also. Okay, students, so I hope you enjoyed and understood whatever we discussed today over here. Okay, so we now end our this lecture here only. Thank you.